Alright, you could probably hear Ellie crying in the background because it's her nap time, but I am about to clean, and yeah, we're getting ready for our housewarming party this weekend, and I'm going to put Ellie down for a nap first, and then we're going to get started on cleaning this entire house, because I've kind of been letting it go the past couple of days, because I figured, you know, why stress myself out cleaning all week when I can just do 2 days of cleaning. Today I'm gonna just put everything up and get everything looking organized, and then tomorrow I'm going, or I might vacuum today because there's a bunch of dog hair, and then that way everything, you know, with Josh and I walking everywhere Friday, you know, it might kick up some more dog hair, so I might have to vacuum twice. So I rather just get most of the dog hair up today, and then Friday vacuum and mop, and then Saturday do some last minute like detail cleaning. I do plan on getting baseboards clean, at least in the, you know, main areas, because yeah, that's kind of embarrassing to have really dusty baseboards. But I have dog hair everywhere in this house, and you would think with a de-shedding shampoo it would help, but it kind of made it worse because it kind of gets all that extra hair out. But yeah, let me go put her down for a nap because you can tell she's really tired. Hey! Is it because your knee's on the ground? Okay. Is that better? Is that better? I think it's your nap time. No. Let's see. Oh, this dog hair. I think it's your nap time. Come here, come here. Oh, he's okay. He's okay. Yeah, it's definitely your nap time. Let me check your diaper, make sure you're not wet. No, you're not wet. We can just set you down. It's okay. It's okay. Set you down. Go down. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be a rough nap time. Okay, you can't see her because she's like all curled up right here. Hold on. Can you see? Okay, you see her butt sticking out. So right here is where she's at. She gets all curled up at the very top of her crib, but she's good now. So you're just going to turn this up so we can hear her, and now we can start cleaning. So let's get on with it because we got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, so this was the dirtiest part of the house, I want to say. The kitchen is always the dirtiest part because I'm always in it, I'm always cleaning, I'm always doing stuff in the kitchen, I'm always making something. And even though I have my little quote-unquote breaks from cooking, I'm still having dirty dishes or something in the sink. So that's why my kitchen is always dirty. If you're new here, my kitchen's always dirty. If you're not new here, you know my kitchen's always dirty. But everything else in the house is pretty much clean, especially where me and Ellie hang out, which is our little living room in the front. We have like a day room in the back, but our living room is our most, you know, lived in room, hence the name. But anyways, the living room is pretty much always clean. I just pretty much have to vacuum it and dust it and mop it. So I was focusing in the next few clips all on the kitchen and trying to do a deep clean, trying to make sure that everything that's on the counters is dusted behind and cleaned behind, and any of the iron skillets are nice and at least, what is it called? Seasoned? Yeah, seasoned. And yeah, just made sure every little knick-knack that's on the counter has also been dusted and dusted behind. A few things had fallen. I want to say on top of the microwave, that piece where the vent is keeps falling out of it. So I had to clean behind there since it fell. I cleaned that, and y'all, clean the vents in your microwave. That's all I'm going to say. Just do it, because I did not know how dirty that got, and it got really dirty. And of course, we had to make ourselves a little cup of coffee. This is instant coffee. It's the easiest form of coffee that I can do, especially with having a baby that's always doing stuff, or, I got a big pot of coffee to do bigger pots so I can just pour it and put everything in it. That way I don't have to spend so much time doing instant coffee. But before I got all this coffee, I had a Keurig. The Keurig just wasn't fast enough. You have to wait for the water to heat up and then pour out, and then you mix everything into it. And I found that just making a pot of coffee now is just faster, and I thought instant coffee would be faster, but no, just making a pot of coffee, a huge pot of coffee, to where you can just pour out at any moment, that's the easiest. But here I am dusting everything and cleaning everything. I cleaned the refrigerator, and I cleaned around my Keurig and my little Keurig setup. That way, when people came over for the housewarming party, that they could just make their own coffee or make their own tea. I try to keep all of the drinks next to the refrigerator, so all of my hot coffee, infused tea, and everything is right there next to the refrigerator. So when somebody grabs a cup, and that's also where I have my party cups at, people can just grab and make what they want and go. I tried to keep the counter free for food, gifts, or for people to kind of eat around. I ended up having 2 tables next to the wall to the left of this area, and it worked out pretty well. And I really wanted to get some small or a buffet table to go behind that counter so that I could put more food there, and that way people can I could use that little area as a food thing. But this area right here is where I put all the tables and all that. And I am dusting the walls. These are real pine walls, or pine wood, pine oak, something walls. And I have to go and pretty much use some kind of wood mixture, or pine sol, or what's that other stuff? The lemon pledge. Like, when you use stuff like that, it just really makes the walls shine more, and it helps keep the wood moist, because you actually want to keep this wood as shiny and pretty much greasy as possible. So I had to tell people not to lean on the walls, or else they were going to get oily and greasy feeling all over them. But then we head on to the dirty clothes, clean clothes. I had so much clothes to do. I got so behind on everything. When you're moving, you're not really thinking about cleaning. You're just thinking about moving in and getting everything just in the house. So this was pretty much my time that I just took to really clean up the house. That way, once this housewarming party was done, we were officially, truly, in the house. Because I was not going to do this kind of cleaning in a while. I was just going to do maintenance cleaning after this. And I'm so glad I actually used this entire week pretty much to clean the house. It took a week to clean this house, even though it kind of looks like all the same day. I was doing the little stuff throughout the week, and then did this one full day of officially getting everything to where they belonged, and got Josh's work clothes and his clothes all in a place that he said that he was going to leave them in. As you can see, I put all of his clothes out of the dresser and on top of the closet. He had them all in his dresser, but since I didn't have a dresser, and this house didn't really have a lot of storage space, he gave me the dresser. So all of my clothes is in the dresser that's our TV sits on top of in our room, which is what the camera's setting on right now. All my clothes are in there. All of his clothes are in the closet. And we plan on getting rid of dressers altogether. And that way I can put my clothes in the closet once we get like a little cubicle thing set up in there. But, you know, we'll just settle with what we do now. But I am doing my laundry. I got these nice little nifty laundry baskets that I can just roll around, and I love to death. And I no longer have to carry heavy clothes baskets. I can just have one nice basket that I can just roll around. Well, I have two, one for my clothes and one for his clothes. But anyways, doing the laundry. I use this powdered laundry. Oh yeah, nasty little, ugh, so nasty. And I think I scared it away in a few seconds. I like popped it so that it got off because I did not want to see that any longer. But anyways, I used a powdered laundry detergent because it was the cheapest at the time. The dollar store was having some kind of sale and I took advantage of that. Okay, so I have my vinegar water mix in here. I'm going to put a little bit of Pine Allen with it and a little bit of bleach, because I like the rest of my house to smell good. The kitchen, I don't really care what it smells like right now. It smells like lemon and pledge, even though I cleaned it with vinegar, which is weird. So the rest of the house is going to have a nice sweet floral scent, and the bleach just adds like an extra cleanly scent to it. And then we're going to dilute both of these with water. And of course, when you put bleach with it, it gets rid of all the color from the udder, but it doesn't lose its scent, so it still smells good. So we're going to put these back up and out of the way. I really need to get some child safe stuff because I'm pretty sure Ellie's going to be crawling and walking soon. She's pretty much 6 months now, and I want the whole house to be baby proof before she's even walking. Let me get this one little spot that's bugging me the whole time. Okay, and we can put this back up. So with that mixture, I sprayed down all the doors. I filmed the front door, but I have 3 entrances to my house and they're all white doors. So of course, when you have a husband and a baby and dogs, they touch and rub against and sneeze and all kinds of stuff on these doors. I have a husband that kicks the door open with his feet sometimes or kicks it closed with his feet. So I made sure I wiped those down. They look pretty clean, but when you looked up close to these doors, you could see all of the scuff marks and stuff, and yeah, it needed to be done. It actually made the house seem a little bit brighter. You know, when you clean windows or any bright surfaces, it makes the house brighter because they dull down after being dirty, and then when you clean a window, it brings in more light because you don't have all the watermarks and fingerprints and stuff blocking the sun from coming in, which you wouldn't think it blocks a lot of sun. It does. And once you get them clean, it just brightens up the room and just makes it seem bigger because it's just clean. So, and this is the front door, which we don't really use at all. The only time we ever use it is if somebody's like selling candy or, you know, somebody knocking on our door, like the neighbors or anything like that. That's the only time we use it. But I tell my neighbors to knock on to use the carport door because I just rather them come underneath there, because people that are strangers come to the front door. People that I know come to the side doors. That's just how it always been for me. So, and then I'm cleaning this little desk area, and even though this part is kind of, pointless to film, you'll see what I'm about to do in a second, but I'm kind of glad I did clean it before I decide to do anything with it, because I didn't need to trail any dust anywhere, and yeah. But I cleaned it off on the top, cleaned the front part of it, because again, dogs, they get everywhere, and so does their dog hair. So I just made sure to just clean it, and then I decided this day that I would actually move it to the back room and open up the living room and just give it more space. And I think I explained all this, but yeah, I just got fed up with it, and this room needed more space. It's a living room. You want to live in it, not be confined in it. So that's what I ended up doing. This part's kind of long for me to be cleaning, but anyways, Ellie, she is, if you're wondering what I did with her, I put her in her little bouncy. She loves this thing, and she, as you can see, she's very distracted watching TV. She was just staring blankly at this, and it was like, I guess Coco Melon or something, like some kind of kids singing thing just to keep her distracted. I don't like her to watch too much TV. I want her to, be more creative and, just play on her own and have, freestyle creativity. You know what I'm saying? Like, just free play. But I needed some kind of distraction because she was wondering what I was doing, and I had to get the house cleaned and done with because I wanted it done so I could relax and focus on getting the housewarming party put together or whatever. So this is our bathroom, the master bathroom. I made sure that not only the sink and the toilet were clean, but that little cabinet and all the tile around this area was clean. And I cleaned this a lot to begin with because with a husband that's really tall and creates a lot of splashing, if you know what I mean, you got to make sure all the nastiness around it is clean. And I clean this area religiously because I do not want dried up pee everywhere. But I make sure I get around the toilet as much as I can. That way when I'm cleaning like today, I don't have to clean it as much. But cleaned both of the bathrooms this day too. If you didn't see, I cleaned there was like a little nook next to the master bathroom. And that's where we put it was a nightstand, but I put it next to the bathroom or the bathtub so we could put all of our clean clothes on there, or food, snacks, drinks, because when we take baths. We sit in there for like an hour or two because we are relaxing. But this bathroom is mine and Ellie's bathroom. I pretty much use this to get ready for when we, go out, or when I'm doing my hair and makeup. I use this bathroom because it has better lighting, it has bigger mirrors, and it's just, I love this bathroom. But I am cleaning, just like I did the other one, I'm cleaning all the tile, the cabinets, everything, because it's just, this one I would say is the most used. Even though we use the back bathroom a lot, this is the one where I clean more of the dogs, me, and Ellie. So it's not just me and Josh using this bathroom. It's me, the dogs, and Ellie. Sometimes Josh uses this bathroom when he wants, just to take a shower. I don't know. He just uses it randomly. But the dogs get their hair on this cabinet, and it's a white cabinet. And I feel like you can't really see in this video, but I can tell when I'm cleaning, like I can see all the little hairs that just, it's like this cabinet is a magnet for those hairs. And when I'm wiping it down with the rag, I just feel like I'm pushing it everywhere. It doesn't really get picked up or anything like that. So I do rinse or clean the whole bathroom in that little bleach Pine Island solution. But then I go back with a microfiber towel, which are the really soft towels. I just wipe down the cabinet with it. And I also have like this, it's called a cattail. It's like a stick with wool at the ends of it. It's kind of like a Swiffer. I either do the microfiber towels or I just dust the walls and the cabinets with that cattail cleaner because it also picks up a bunch of those little hairs. But when you're cleaning with a rag and bleach and stuff, you're just kicking around dirt. So to go back with a microfiber towel or a wool stick or a Swiffer just gives it that extra nice finish. You know, no dust, no hair, nothing. And then this is the spare bedroom. This is what we just throw everything in. This is the room that I end up throwing that desk and printer and stuff into. That way I have my little area. But yeah, we just threw everything that didn't fit well with the house in here, or we put all the extra clothes, extra bedding and stuff in here. Ellie doesn't use her bassinet, so we keep the bassinet in here for when we have our next baby. We plan to keep everything that we had with Ellie for the next baby because I don't want to buy this, and it's kind of like if you know you're going to have another baby, why would you get rid of all this stuff? You know, just keep it for the next one. You know, that's why there's no shame in that, unless like you're going to have a baby and like the next, you know, it's going to be a while before you have your next baby. But if you're going to try to have your baby back to back to back, why spend the extra money getting new stuff? All right, now that I have this room clean, I think I'm going to bring my desk in here and put it right here and just have this little corner be like my sewing corner. So I'm going to ask some little advice from some people and just see, because I feel like if I move the desk, let me mute. And let lockdown disappear. So if I move this desk, I can actually move that part over there and then move this all through here. That way there's more seating area. It opens up this room, and also I can have more room for Ellie to play on the rug. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and I think I'm going to turn this rug all the way this way. That way this just looks more open. So let me call Josh and see. But I'm going to move this rug to where it goes long ways, side to side. I want to move these two modules over here and then move this one over there, so we have 3 seats going this way and not this way. And then this can still be used as an ottoman, but I want to open it up because right here it's like a small space. As you can see, like Kimber, our dogs have a hard time going through this little space. So I think I'm gonna open it up a little bit, but I need to ask Josh before I just move stuff around. Okay, I have decided I'm just going to do it. So we're going to move the desk in the back room. So wish me luck. I vacuumed so that none of the dog hair would drag with the desk. It's in here now. Now I get to bring the rolling chair. Just looks okay like this. So we got the sewing machine, all my stuff right here, and then this and the dirty mattress. So we've had that mattress ever since before we got married, when we had nothing. But yeah, look where we are now. We're in a new house. And then it gets really hot in here, so I'm just gonna leave the fan on and turn the light off. So that's an actual functioning room. Oh my gosh, I wish the dog would stop barking. Oh, I think somebody's here. All right, Josh's dad decided to stop by and visit us. So he has Ellie. She just woke up from a nap. I'm about to reorganize this whole area. I do need to vacuum though, and move the dogs. So hopefully this will give us enough room for Ellie to play around and for people to be in here and hang out. So gonna time lapse. Well, that's gonna be it for the video today, and make sure you subscribe. I am going to be posting 2 or 3 more videos for this month, and I am going to post my Halloween videos November 1st and 2nd, so don't miss out on that. And then after that, we get to go to Thanksgiving/holiday videos. So make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.